Namaskar, Abhishek, once again with a new episode in the series Unlocking Stars with Abhishek. Unlocking Stars with Abhishek is a series on Brihat Parashara Hora Shastra. Brihat Parashara Hora Shastra is one of the most fundamental and most authentic scriptures available till today to mankind, revealed by one of the Pravartak of this great divine Shastra, Maharshi Parashar. He is the fifth Pravartak after Surya. The first one, then that is the order. This divine science is in the form of discourse between great teacher and his beloved student. This is a Guru Shishya Sambad. We are giving this tribute to Mahaguru Maharshi Parashar, who blessed us with this divine knowledge so that mankind utilize this one for betterment with a noble intention. In the last episode, Mahaguru Maharshi Parashar, under the Labhesh Phal-11th, chapter 25th. Chapter 25th is a quite long chapter. It is divided into 12 khand, 12 sections. And we are dedicating one episode to each khand. Each khand, each section is dedicated to one Lord. In the last episode, he dealt with the Karmes, 10th Lord. He revealed classical techniques if the 10th Lord is in the different houses. Today, in this episode, Maharshi will reveal classical Parashari techniques related to the Labhesh, related to the Labhpati, related to the Ekadhesh, 11th Lord, when 11th Lord is in the different houses. So I am taking you to the flashback 2,500 years back. 2,500 years back, when Maharshi Parashar is revealing this great knowledge to his beloved student Maitre, we are there and watching very silently, very sincerely, so that we could extract some knowledge out of the discussion, out of the great discussion. As usual, before entering into the great Mahaguru Parashar Mahakathan, we are bound to go. We are bound to pray in the lotus feet of Jagat Guru, who is the Guru of Mahaguru also. Adi Guru, Dev of the Dev, Bhutnath, Sri Mahadev. Take his blessings so that he bless us, he allow us to enter into the divine Shastra. All the Gyan Parampara starts from him only and ends in him only. So without his blessings, no one can enter into the divine science. Let's come along, let's pray along. Vande Vandanatushtumanasamathi Prema Priyam Premadam Purnam Purnakaram Prapurna Nikhilaesware Vasam Shivam Satyam Satyamayam Trisatya Vibham Satya Priyam Satyadam Brahma Vishnu Nutam Swakiye Kripayota Kritam Sankaram. Jai Gurudev, Har Har Mahadev, Har Har Mahadev. After paying our humble blessings in the lotus feet of Sri Mahadev, Jagat Guru, we are now ready. We are formally ready to enter into the Mahaguru Parashara Mahakathan. He is starting blessing us through the verse number 121, when the Labhesh 11th Lord is in the first house, in Lagna itself, in ascendant. Then blessings is coming through this verse. Labhesh Phala, लाभे से लग्न गे जातः, सात्विको धनवान सुखी, समदृष्टिः कबीर वाग्मयी सदा लाभ समन्वितः. He's saying लाभे से लग्न गे जातः. What can be the possibility of the ecstatic promises in the chart if Labhesh 11th Lord is in the ascendant house? The first possibility Maharshi is talking, Satviko, Satvik. Native might be Satvik. Bhagwan in Srimad Bhagavad Gita explained in full detail about these three types of gunas, Satraj, Tam, which build character of any jatak, Satvik, Rasik, Tamsik. So in this case, there is possibility of native might be a Satvik. And Dhanavan also, it is a type of Dhan Yoga. So Dhanvan, rich, native might be rich, and Sukhi, he is happy. He is a happy man. Samadrishtiha, he equally see everybody, poor or rich, up and down and everything. He is keeping Samadrishti. That character is the butterfly effect from the Sattvic inner core. Then Kavir Bhagmayi, so there might be possibility he got an ability to compose poems. That is itself a blessing. Everybody can't do this. And Bhagmai, he is not only able to compose the poems, he is also an excellent orator. And Sada Lav Samanvitaha, from everywhere, from all sides, he will get gain, he will get profits. That is Maharshi. Great Maharshi, great Guru is revealing his first Parashari principle when the 11th Lord in the first house. Some of the acharyas are feeling, in this case, native might have short life. Native might have short life and native might die due to dehydration. That can be a possibility. On the other hand, some of the acharyas have reflection. In this case, native might take birth in an affluent family, rich family. That might be a possibility, according to some of the greatest mind in this divine science. So this is the first. This is the 11th Lord in the first. Now the great Guru is moving forward and taking this 11th Lord, Labhesh, to the Dhan Bhav. Labhesh is coming to the Dhan Bhav. Excellent Dhan Yoga is going to fall. Let us immerse in the verse number 122, what Maharshi is revealing. लाभे से धन भावास्ते जातः सर्वधनान्वितः सर्व सिद्धि युतो दाता धार्मिकश्च सुखी सदा. That excellent dhana yoga flavor you can test here with Maharshi. He's saying labhese dhan bhavaste jataha. What attribute you can see in the jataka, in his life. If the Labhesh 11th Lord is in the second house, if the Lord of wealth is in the Lord of money, Lord of wealth, Lord of gain is in the house of wealth, Sarv Dhananvita, he will get all type of wealth, all type of wealth. And then Sarva Siddhi Yuto, whatever he will do, he will complete successfully. Data, he is a giver, charitable man. Dharmikascha, he is following his dharma. For us, dharmija dharati iti dharmaha. There is no English equivalent for this dharma. No translation at all. I'm not going by religion or different regions. So what is the dharma, guna dharma of the native? He will intact in that. As Bhagavan said in Gita, you have to be in fix in your dharma at any cost. So that is the character. That is the character in this native. And Sukhi Sada is always happy, always happy. This is the excellent disposition of this 11th Lord in second house. There are experiences of some of the acharyas, the native in this case increase the wealth and protect the wealth also. He can be good in excelling in business venture also. That can be a possibility. That can be a possibility. And now Mahaguru has also gave excellent possibility of attributes like Sarva Dhanan Vita Sarva Siddhi Yuto Data Dharmikcha Sukhi Sada. If this native will do banking sort of activities, business activities, if this native will go into his family business, he will attract gain. So this is the 11th Lord in the second house. Lord of the gain is in the house of the wealth. Now, great Guru Maharshi Parashara is taking this 11th Lord in the third house. And the blessings is coming through the verse number 123. Labhe se sahaje jataha kuslaha sarva karmasu dhani bhratri sukho petaha sul rog bhayam vakachita. Labhe se sahaje jataha. So 11th Lord is in the third house, is in the house of sibling, house of Koborn, house of Parakarm. Then this native will be Kusala Sarva Karmasu. Whatever karma he will do, whatever action, whatever duty he will perform, he is Kusal. He is skillful. He is very skilled. He is the subject matter expert of whatever he is doing. Kusala Sarva Karmasu. And Dhani also. There is a possibility he is a rich man, very rich man. Bhratri Sukho Petaha, so getting happiness from his co-born from his brother. But Sula Roga Bhayam Vachita. So there is a fear. There is a fear from the Sula Roga. That can be possible. Some acharyas are also feeling this house is good for entrepreneur experiments also, expedition also, and co-born's brother might. There is a possibility brother of the native can help him in this case. He will get gain in this case. Now the great Lord, 11th Lord, is going to the Sukhasthan. He is going to the Sukhasthan. So Mercy is blessing us. Next classical principle through the verse number 124. लाभे से सुख भावास्ते लाभो मातृकुलाद भवे तीर्थ यात्रा करो जातो गृहा भूमि सुखान्वितः लाभे से सुख भाव से द लाभेश लाभपति लॉर्ड ऑफ द गेन 11th Lord is in the Sukh Bhav 12th house. So if Lavesh is in the 12th, is in the 4th house, Sukhasthan is a 4th house, then there is possibility native might gain from maternal side. There might be possibility from maternal side. And तीर्थ यात्रा करो जातो गृह सुख भूमि सुखान्विता. There might be possibility native do pilgrimages, native go and visit holy places. That is the moksha sthan also. This is the first moksha sthan. The journey for the moksha starts from there only. The moksha trikon for a 12 I'm talking about. So this is the top of that moksha trikon. And then griha bhumi sukhanvita. So he got a house and land and all the related sukha, all the related sukha of house and land. Native might build big house and might be a landlord in this case. It depends upon the how strong this disposition is happening there. But this is the 11th Lord in the 4th house, beautifully placed. Now this great Lord, Lavesh, is coming to the 5th house. So now Lavesh is coming to the 5th house. So Lavesh is on the axis, 5-11 axis. This is the position. Maharshi is going to celebrate this position. You can see now. Blessings, great blessings is coming through the verse number 125. Lave se sut bhavaste bhavanti sukhinaha sutaha vidyavanto apisa chilaha soyam dharmarataha sukhi. Lavesh is in the Sut Bhav. So 11th Lord is in the 5th house. So he is saying Bhavanti Sukhina Suta. So native might, there is a possibility of get happiness from Putra. This is the first possibility Maharshi is talking about. This house is related to the Santan, child of his spring, progeny. Vidyavanto, so he is a scholar, learnt man, and Susila, so good character, excellent character. And Swama Dharmarata, always follow the Dharma on the right path. And Sukhi, happy. He is always happy. Killing of some of the greatest acharyas. native might be very successful if he will indulge, he will involve in speculative activities like like stocks, like lotto, so many things. So these are the revelation of Mahaguru if the 11th Lord is in the 5th house. Now Mahaguru is taking this 11th Lord in the first 3 house, 6th house, Roga Sthan, house of disease, Satru Sthan, house of enemies, and many more significations below. Now Maharshi is blessing us with the classical principle through the verse number 126. Let's come and immerse in the verse first. लाभे से रोग भावास्थे जातो रोग समन्वितः क्रूर बुद्धिः प्रवासी च शत्रुभिः परिपीडितः. लाभे से रोग भावस्थे. So Labhesh is in the rog bhav. 11th Lord is in the house of the disease, house of rog, 6th house. Then there is a possibility native might be sickly. A lot of disease will come to the native. Native will be, his life will be full of obstacle from the diseases. This is the first revelation of Mahaguru. Then Mahaguru is saying, Krur Buddhi, cruel mind. Pravasi might be possibility of native living abroad. We are in a flashback 2,500 years ago. Pravas means place out of place of birth where there is a different culture with respect to the culture at the place of birth of the native. That is the pravas. The satru bhiha paripiditaha. So he will be getting a hard time, getting problems through his enemies. This is the revelation of Mahaguru Maharshi Paras. This great Acharya is also endorsing this one. In this case, if native accumulate wealth, native accumulated wealth get depleted. So that is the possibility. Even his friends can become his enemies. This is the possibility. And he will get hard time from his enemies. But the good thing is, some of the great acharyas feeling maternal uncle of the native will come and help him. So there might be help, there might be support from the maternal uncle. And some of the greatest acharyas have reflection. Their employment, job is better for this type of native where 11th Lord is in the 6th house than his own venture, own business. After seeing one planet in some house and you cannot do the Phalades, that precaution I'm always giving you, because it's a holistic science, a lot of things you have to see. You have to see together and do the superimposition. These are the foundational building blocks Maharshi is just putting. Slowly, you will get into that. So this is not advisable to do Phalades on the basis of only this Lord is in this house. That's a precaution. That's a disclaimer I'm giving you. So don't rush. Rome was not built in a day. So this is the 11th Lord is in the 6th house. Now the great Labhesh, 11th Lord, is going to the next house, 7th house. Dara Bhav, Jaya Bhav, house of spouse, house of partnership, seventh house. Mercy is blessing classical principle through the verse number 127. लाभे सेदार भावास्ते लाभो दार कुलात सदा उदारश्च गुणी कामी जनो भार्यार वसनानुगा. Labhesh is in the Dara Bhav. When Labhesh was in the Matri Bhav, then there is a possibility of getting gain from the maternal side. When the Labhesh is in the Dara Bhav, then there is a possibility of getting gain from the spouse side, wife side. This is the similarity. And native is Udar, generous. Native is Guni, virtuous. Native is Kami, full of lust. Seventh house. One of the Kam Trikon, 3, 7, 11. One Kam Trikon Lord, strongest Kam Trikon is 11. House 11. Where Iksha, where the desire fulfilled, Kam is fulfilled. Kam is one of the four Purusarth, nothing bad in that. Our scripture is saying Dharma, Arth, Kam, Moksha. You go one by one, not jump. But it depends. So, 11th Lord, one Kam Trikona's Lord is coming and posited in the 7th house, which is the Kam house. So that give this flavor, lust. Lust is coming into the play. So that is Mercy is saying, Kami, Jano Bharyar Vasanuga. So he might be under the control of his wife in this disposition. This is the revelation of Mahaguru Mercy. But some of the acharyas are feeling there might be possibility, good possibility of getting earnings, getting wealth, getting gains from overseas, from abroad. There might be possibility, according to some of the, these are the reflections of great acharyas. Now, great Guru Maharshi Parashara is taking Maitre to forward with this Lord, 11th Lord is in the Randra Bhav, next house. Astam Bhav, Mritu Bhav, Ayur Bhav. And now Maharshi is blessing us through the verse number 128. When the 11th Lord is in the 8th house. Labhe serandra bhavaste hani hakaresu jayate tasya ayuscha bhavet dirgham prathame maranam istriyah. Of nothing bad and nothing good, I told you. Everything coming in a bundle of dark and brightness in this lok. It's a Trik Bhav, 8th house, and the Labhesh is there. So Maharshi is saying, if the Labhesh is in the Randra Bhav, 11th Lord is in the 8th house, then Hani Sarvesu Kare, Hani Karesu Jayate. Whatever work he will do, he will have loss. First. But that is good for the longevity of the native. And one thing also, it is good or bad. It depends upon Deskal Patra. Prathame Maranam Istriyaha. His wife will die in front of him. If this is the case. If this is the disposition. If this is the disposition. Some acharyas are feeling like this native might get wealth gain secretly. There might be a possibility acquire some property secretly, and that acquisition of the property, secret acquisition of the property, is effortless. That is the effortless property, effortless acquisition. So this is the 11th lord in the 8th house. Now Maharshi is taking this great lord, to the 9th house, to the Bhagya Sthan. He is blessing us through the verse number 129. लाभे से भाग्य भावास्ते भाग्यवान जायते नरः चतुरः भाग्य भावास्ते। लाभे से भाग्य भावास्ते भाग्यवान जायते नरः चतुरः सत्यवादी च राजपूज्यो धनाधिपः। It's also excellent dhana yoga. Labh adhipati, the lord of gain, 11th lord, is in the house of fortune, 9th house, Navam bhav. That make native bhagyavan, fortunate, good luck. Chatura, he is very wise, tricky, intelligent. Satyavadi, he speak truth. That's a 9th house, is the strongest dharma trikona. Rajapujyo, the authority, government, king, respect him. That's a guru bhav. And dhanadhipata, it's an excellent dhana yoga. So he will have all sort of wealth he will have. There might be a possibility like this religiously inclined native go and create some related institution. That might be a possibility according to some of the greatest acharyas. Now Mahaguru, after revealing the classical principle related to the 11th lord in the 9th house, taking this lord, 11th lord, to the karma bhav. Now 11th lord is coming to the karma bhav, 10th house. 10th house is a very excellent placement of the lord of gain. Let's immerse in the verge, in the blessings first. He is blessing us with the verse number 130. लाभे से कर्म भावास्ते भूपावन्त्यो गुणान्वितः निज धर्मरतो धीमान सत्यवादी जितेन्द्रियः. Very nicely, very beautifully Mahasi is blessing us so that we could have visualization if this is the case in the chart. When the 11th lord is in the 10th house, Bhup Bandyo Gunanvita, Bhup, king, authority, government will give recognition to this native, give respect. And he is a virtuous man, Nij Dharmarata. What is his dharma? Nij dharma. That's why I was talking about Dharati iti dharma. Gun dharma, I'm more interested in that. There is no translation in religion. Dhimana, he's a buddhiman, he's a wise, intelligent scholar, learned. Satyavadi, speaker of truth only. And Jitendriya, he has control over senses. This is the revelation of great Guru. Some of the acharyas are feeling they got reflection. In this case, elder brother of the native might help the native in his profession. In this case, elder brother of the native might help native to setting up a business or something. He promote his business, native's business, his elder brothers. But that support definitely depends upon the other astrological factors. We have to check in holistically. We should have holistic viewpoint. If you are watching this series, so you have already watched more than 90 episodes, so you understand how we are approaching, how Maharshi want us to approach to the Shastra. I'm fully confident if you are watching, after watching all the episode, because it's a one thought is flowing from the verse number 1 of the first chapter to the last verse of the chapter 97. Through the recitation and commentary we are just giving to you, to Mahadev. Let's be the part of this Gyan Yagya. Now, Mahaguru is taking Labhesh to the Lavasthan. So, 11th Lord is going to the 11th house itself. That's a very excellent position, because not only 11th Lord is in the 11th house, it is on the 511 axis. So, that flavor also you can test when you feel this revelation. Let's come and feel first. लाभे से लाभ भावास्ते लाभः सर्वेषु कर्मसु पंडितस्यं पांडित्यं च सुखं तस्य वर्धते च दिने दिने. It's an upchaya bhav. And the Labhapati, Lord of gain, is a Lord of upchaya bhav. Labhe se bhavaste sada sarvesu karmasu. Whatever karma he will do, he will get gain. He will get gain only. That is an excellent position. Pandityam, so he is a pandit. Fifth house is transmitting this energy there. Cha sukham, so happiness. And that happiness, tasya vardate cha dine dine. And then happiness is keep increasing and increasing as he grows. This is the great placement of the great 11th Lord in the 11th house. That is a really great placement. Some great acharyas are feeling this native might have good number of good friends, might have many elder brothers, elder brother figures. But these are the reflections from great acharyas. But most of the acharyas are of the opinion and endorsing this one. Lava sarvesu karmasu. So he will get profit. He will get gain from everywhere, whatever he do. And most of the acharyas are also endorsing this one. Tasya vardate cha dine dine. And that will increase day by day, day by day. This is the great placement of the 11th Lord in 11th house. Now Maharshi is picking the last Trik house, last house, Vyayasthan, 12th house. It's a Moksha Sthan also. Now Labhesh, 11th Lord, is going to the Vyayasthan. Maharshi is blessing us with the last verse of this section, 132 verse. Let's come and imagine it first. लाभे सेव्ये भावास्ते सत्कारेषु व्यया सदा कामुको बहुपत्नीको मलेच्छा संसर्ग कारक. He's talking about the malech sansarg karaka. When he was talking about the varnas from Devastha in our system, and he categorized planets also in that. That is the burn. Burn means color. What color you have? It has many meaning, but I'm taking that one. So Mlech is the outcast, not follow in any of the four varnas. Outcast. So very low level social status. And this native have tendency to be in contact with them, to be friend of them. This native have this tendency. You can take any way, like it's a good one also, it's a bad one also, it depends. If you are running an NGO and going and helping outcast people, it's a moksha sthan also. So what is bad in that? That's why I'm saying every placement is coming with the bright and dark side. And your predictive intelligence is very important. That is the blessings of man. Keep divinity in your heart and just follow his footstep. He will bless you definitely. He's saying, Lavese vyaya bhavaste sarva karesu vyaya sada. Sat karesu. He will do sat kare, good work, but he will spend more money. If anybody can spending less amount of money, he can do that much of work, but this native will spend more and do that. This is the placement. This is the possibility. Kamuko, lustful, very lusty. Bahupatniko, there is possibility of having many wives, many women in his life. That is the revelation of Mahaguru Mahasi. Some acharyas I respect a lot, to Pravartakas and acharyas. A lot. Being a part of the Guru Shishya Parampara, I respect a lot. That's why I'm quoting them also. Some of the greatest acharyas, they are feeling, if this is the placement of the 11th Lord, then the elder brother of the native might be sickly. Might be native has to spend money for his treatment. And that is the extra burden on native. Native earning over step his native expenditure over steps his earning. And he will be in a financial burden. That is the reflection of great acharyas in our lineage. So this is the revelation of Mahaguru. I am very happy we have completed 11th Khand today. In Bhavesa Adhyaya, 25th chapter, such a long chapter. In next episode, Maharshi will bless us with next 12 Parashara classical principle related to the 12th house in the 12th house Lord in the 12 houses. And then this great chapter, Bhavesh Phal-11th, will be Sampurn, will be complete. This chapter is very important for developing the landscaping of this predictive psychic. So please be very careful and observe this classical principles, take a note, apply in the chart, ask questions. I will try to reply. I always reply. And in the end, I pray to Mahaguru. He will bless you. He will bless us. He will bless everyone. And in the end, I will close with this prayer for everybody, for Sampurna Jagat. Om Asuto ma sadgamaya tamaso ma jyotirgamaya mritam gamaya. Om Santi Santi Santi. Jai Gurudev. Har Har Mahadev.